welcome back to the channel. This week we're going to be looking at making a towel rack put up in the pool area. Now there's 3 different ways I can do this. I'm going to show you all 3, but then I'm going to explain what I'm going to do with it all once it's done. Now to start off with, what I had in the back patio, in this behind me, these were the feet, and then I had the PVC pipe. What I did was just made a frame. It's probably about this wide, well, 1 metre wide was the full length of the top rail, and that was for a function that we had at the local football club for Beyond Blue. We did one every year, Beyond Blue Day, where we gave information out. There's a Beyond Blue Foundation in Australia that they deal with depression, anxiety, and we have the leaflets, pamphlets and that to help people how to connect with Beyond Blue. And then we have other little bits and pieces that we sell, stubby holders, Beyond Blue stubby holders, and raise some funds for Beyond Blue. We usually raise, maybe between $1,500 and $2,000. So anyway, haven't done it for a while. Let the younger ones take over and do their bit. Those oldies step back a little bit. So I thought I could use these to make the rack. Now the only problem with this is I'm not sure what kind of timbers under here that I used. I don't know if it's treated pine or not. So what I'm going to have to do is, I've got pond liner down there. I may cover it with pond liner. But the way it works is, pop it down here. Just let me move this out of the way, because this is part of it as well, but I need to explain what this is. So what you do is, you've got your 2 uprights. Pop those in there. I did paint them yellow so they'd stand out. The only problem was I didn't sand them down first, and as you can see all the black print. So I may give this another coat of paint. I'll sand it down another day and then give it another coat of paint, and then I can sand that black print off. So they go in there. Now I've got to be careful, because I did start doing this on the weekend, and because I was using this hand so much, I've actually strained it. So I'm trying to be careful and not use it too much, or try not to put too much pressure on it anyway. So that goes in there. Oh. Now this one in the middle, because it's 2 extra pieces, so this was actually 1 metre wide. I've shortened it to accommodate this black thing. And because I've shortened it, I had the ends of that one and this one. So I put a joiner on, and just to make it sturdy, I put a thinner pipe inside. So I can hang a towel or a couple of towels on there and it won't bend it. And then that one in the top. Now that would do for just me. I could get away with just having that as my towel rack up in the pool. I don't need many towels. But like Christmas is coming, I'm going to be having my family over. I had, let me just move this over here. While I was out in the patio, I came across this bag that had all these bits of piping. There's some left over, some bits I cut down. And I thought, oh, let's put that together and see what I can build out of it. So, fiddling around with all these little bits, that's what's done the wrist and the hand in. But I thought it worked perfectly. Stand on here. I can cable tie these together to make them sturdy. Because this one on its own, as you can see, wobbles all over the place. If I was just going to leave this, I would put brackets to hold it at the bottom. But if I'm going to put this here, and I can cable tie it, it's still quite light for me to lift around on my own. That way I can hang my towels, and I could hang other things, wet bathers, put a board across there, put my shoes on there. So, yeah, there's all sorts of things I can do with it. I can put shelves on here and put my phone and stuff. Yeah, there's all sorts of things. Anyway, I found that, figured that would work. Great. I'm going to have to plug these ends in, otherwise spiders are going to make the home in there. But that's alright, I can do that. A bit of hot glue, stick it in there. So, what I do need to do, I can turn it around to show you. At the bottom, to hold it in place, I've got just a small leg there. I could drill a hole in there so it sits actually in to the timber. I could glue it in and then it won't move. Same with these ones. Once it's done and set, I can actually glue these uprights into the bottom post as well. Now, the other thing I can do is when the family come, there's a lot of us, which means a lot of towels to hang up. So the other way of building a towel rack is to make one like this. So this is again a 1 metre length. On the bottom is a joiner, and then all I've done is cut down a spare pipe that I had. I've got it here, marked it off at 10 centimetres, saw it off, pop that on there, pop that on there, and then that in there. Oops. Why won't it go in? That's interesting. Did I get the wrong size? I hope I didn't get the wrong size. 733, 733. These ones would fit. I'm hoping I didn't get the wrong size tube. Right. So that's 25. That's 25. This is 7733. It's supposed to be the same size. Oh, that's a bit of a bummer. Okay. I'm going to stop you for a while and I'm going to go and see what's going on with that. Okay, that's 6:25. What happened was I had to go and get pipe that would fit, because the pipe that I had and had already cut didn't fit. Just would not, tiny, about a mil, 2 mils too big. So I went back to Bunnings and the caps I bought were the wrong size, so I've now got the right size caps. And when I was getting the caps, there's a lady filling the shelves up with these, and I asked her about them and she said yes. The thicker ones had come in, they'd been put up on the shelf, but she was away sick, so nobody checked them. When she went in to check them, which is of course the day after I'd been and bought mine, then she realised and had to take them all off the shelf. So I bought some more, bought some new ones. This is the one that's marked off in 10 centimetre pieces. Now what I've got is, I've actually done one with 4 bars, and if you want to move them around, it's easy to do because all you're moving is this bit here. I am not going to glue that, but I will be cementing that into there. Now what I need is a small piece in the top, and I don't know if I've already got a small piece that I've cut from before. I've got bits around all over the place. It doesn't look like I do have one. So I just need a small piece now to put in the top here, put a cap on it, and then I've got a pot here. What I'm going to do, I've got a bigger piece of PVC. I've used it for practicing and testing paint. You won't even see that. That will be covered with dirt around it to support it, and then pop that inside. I could even cement that in, and then that then can stand at the side of the other one. So because it's so late and I need to get this up tonight, I'm going to stop here. But what I will do is I'll get it all finished. Hopefully I'll get it finished by Saturday, and then you can actually see it done, finished, and I'll pop it up in the pool area so you can actually see it in place and see that it actually does work. I'll even put a couple of towels on it for you. Okay, so that's 3 different types of towel rack. You could do this yourself out of the thinner PVC pipes, or you could do it with the fatter ones if you wanted to. I do have the thinner pipe here, so you could just get a whole heap of that with joiners and elbows and all the rest of it, and build something like that, and maybe make it a little bit stronger. Although some of this is actually metal, the pipe. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you when I actually get this finished. Sorry about the mess, but things happen. Anyway, enjoy your evening, day, whatever it is when you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.